What's happening, people? Back with another reaction, back with some more solo Morrissey. Going back to his 1988 album Viva Hate, a record title which will continue to amuse me. I did want to mention I'm thinking of making Moz Mondays a thing. I do enjoy having a randomness to my reactions in that I try to get around to everything, but on any given night, what I do, I'm not really sure right until before I start. I think I threw too many words into that sentence, but you get my drift. But again, there's a few groups that I've gotten on somewhat of a regular routine with because it just helps me remember. So I'm thinking again of making Moz Mondays a thing and doing one every Monday. That said, there might be additional. It might not just be only Mondays, but hopefully I'll be doing at least one a week now. So yeah, once again, shout out to Seb for sharing this material. And the second track is Little Man What Now? Question mark. It sounds confrontational. It sounds almost defiant. When you call someone a little man, I suppose it could refer to stature, but typically you're referring to someone's emotional character, perhaps suggesting they're petty or insecure or indeed immature, and maybe they lash out at others rather than having a more measured and mature response. So, little man, what now? It sounds not only one judgmental, but also willing to take whatever the confrontation is to a higher level, should the little man desire to do that. Because when you say what now, you're saying, all right, do we de-escalate or do you want to take this to the next level? And in that question, I think there's a willingness to go there if needed. So yeah, it sounds a bit sharp. It sounds, if not critical, at least confrontational. So I wonder whether this could be part of Morrissey's real life and real experience. I suppose it could be a creation for the song. But yeah, it does make me wonder, so let's find out. This is Morrissey. The tune is Little Man What Now? Question mark, and it's from the 1988 album Viva Hate. Oh wow.
An afternoon nostalgia television show. We spoke in silhouette, but they couldn't name you. Though the panel were very polite to you. Oh, but I remembered you. Friday nights, 1969. ATV, you murdered every night. Too old to be a child star, too young to take leads. 4 seasons passed and they axed you. Nervous juvenile, won't smile, what became of you? Did that swift eclipse torture you? A star at 18 and then suddenly gone, down to a few lines on the back page of a faded annual. Oh, but I remembered you. I remembered you.
Ooh, a short one. Interesting. I heard the reference to an annual. We call them yearbooks here, but I believe that's the same concept. So maybe it's someone he knew years back who apparently was too young or too old to be a child star, but too young to take the lead. So maybe someone in music, maybe someone who he had worked with. Again, maybe someone in the Smiths, I don't know. Again, the degree to which this album might reference previous points in his career, I'm not sure of, but ultimately, it was an interesting assessment. But the idea that it's years later and they remember them either from the face in the annual or just because of all these other details, I'm not sure. So maybe it didn't sound quite as confrontational as I was expecting, but we're definitely dealing with the passage of time and the and in fact, it's weird because I'm going to backtrack on the sense that it doesn't sound maybe like it's about someone that he had just been working with, because if you wonder whatever happened to someone, the implication is that you haven't heard anything about them in a long time. So yeah, maybe I'll scale back the thought that this could be, you know, directly related to anyone in the Smiths, but more, you know, maybe someone from his past, I would believe. So either way, I'm curious if people know the background in this one. Like I said, a shorter tune, relentlessly intense with the percussion, just that pounding like kick drum. And yeah, really intense sound overall, although I did enjoy he had some of those maybe not so much bendy lines, but he did some of those rapid fire where he sort of like jumps melodically when he sings like more staccato in terms of the syllables, so I enjoyed those moments. And yeah, just looking forward to the rest of the album and getting a sense for how similar to or different from Smith's material, either early or late, this will be. So yeah, this one definitely had a heavier intensity to it, even if maybe lyrically and thematically it wasn't quite what I was thinking. So let me know what you think. I will see you next time. Peace.